Welcome to D&D Play 20. Are we actually live? Can
Well,
we hear me?
everything but the word welcome.
Okay.
So this embarrassing conversation is live.
That's fine. Welcome to D&D Play 20. Everybody is off camera. Jonathan. Actually, it's not everybody. It's just him. Uh, we are a group of crazy nerds who love to play D&D. And nobody can say no. And today we are playing Legends of Methis. For those of you who have accompanied the campaign, you know what this is all about. For the new people, this is a homebrew campaign in my homebrew world. So let's see what these crazy three people are up to. Yes.
They're the crazy ones. I'm totally innocent.
You know, on my screen, you're pointing up to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You're holding up your
I'm
hand.
on the bottom on the Twitch stream.
On the stream you are on the bottom, but for the Zoom you're at the top. So I was like, what are you doing?
Is he putting his hand up? I'm the crazy one. Yes, yes, you are.
Anyway, so if somebody wants to do the recap and then a reroll point, feel free to do so.
No.
If you don't, I'm happy to do it for you.
You see Nix is like,
Okay, good. I wonder. I'm gonna do that thing that teachers is like anybody other than Nix.
yeah, anyone at all.
Okay, Nix, you can guess. There's nobody else wants to answer.
She'd be like Hermione, just try to like really get your attention. You're like, come on.
Anybody but Nix.
No, it's fine. I think it's very in character that Nix always does that. So, go for it.
On Nix's notes, we had a portal that led to a pit full of bodies in this weird and dodgy tavern. And we were assaulted. They were assaulted by an aberration that Nix had no idea what it was, but it was hella dangerous as it was like shooting lasers, and she was trying not to get pushed off the platform, and she was waking up Lorcan because he fell asleep somehow, and she was like getting really angry at him. She didn't know that this thing put him to sleep. We were struggling because if you looked at it, it would try and paralyze you, and she was so scared, so scared. She hated this experience. Terrible. Managed to get out with like a lot of teamwork. Lorcan being the MVP because he's a strong boy. Like yeah. I mean, apart from falling asleep, good job. We managed to get out of the pit, and they were, just relieved to be out of there. And just when they thought things couldn't get any weirder, they met council worker Corbett. It was at the tavern. Like, he was like, what's happening? Who's making all this noise? And like, they looked at him like, what's he doing here? And then that wasn't the only thing. He seemed to be sponsoring this large and mean-looking Minotaur, who was actually, I do believe, Nix can't forget someone saying gonorrhea. She knows it wasn't gonorrhea. It was Gonorak Nimblebane, I believe. She could be wrong. She might need to look her notes. An arena contender that was said to be fighting very soon.
Gonorak Nimblebane.
The upcoming fights. Yes. There was a little bit of tension, but she tried to defuse and failed. And the Minotaur like showed off how strong it was by bullying Lorcan, which was really uncalled for, she thought, but she's small, so she didn't want to get hit in the face, so she didn't say much. She just wanted to get out of there. And they managed, there was a bit of banter there. She doesn't know why people banter. Like, she doesn't understand what the whole like shit talking thing is. Like, she doesn't understand it. But she, they got through it.
Must be about gladiator thing.
Yeah, he doesn't understand that whole fighters kind of like, try to one up each other. She's like, why is he doing this? Very confused. And they managed to, again, after a few exchanges, they managed to leave. Again, she was very uncomfortable with council worker Corbett because he seemed to be not the law-abiding government official that he thought he was. He's a very suspicious man. And yeah, after being threatened a little bit, which is not that new to them, they went back to their own tavern. And Nyx went about trying to restore their good their good friend who Nexus, sorry, wrong Dragonborn. Nexus got them petrified. And Nyx was trying to brew a formula to help. One sec. Nyx is checking her notes. It was. I always get a name wrong.
Assay.
Assay. Where's she here? Yes, Assay. And however, as she was being very clear that she didn't want to be disturbed because she was making this brew, I believe Cinder received. He said he did. He received a vision of, or at least he thought Fang called us to the lair, to the Drow. What's a Drow? To the Great Elf base to what's it called? Help him. Apparently something gone wrong. Where he was showing the mean-looking Asima policewoman around, and well, they all decided to go. And Nyx had to give up on the brew, and they did go. But when they did turn up, guess what? They got threatened again, which is again no one's surprise. But they were threatened by a very mysterious snake-like creature that Nyx had not really. Couldn't really place what they were, but they emanated a lot of power. Like they seemed to be really threatening and yet beyond their comprehension, like in terms of power and understanding. And they were threatened again, as I said, and they were basically told to stay out of her way, and that they would end up actually, for the inconvenience, they would help her achieve her goals. However, this just turned out to be a vision, and aside from Cinder, I believe everyone else, to certain degrees, forgot about it. Nyx in small bits. I think Lorcan completely forgot about it, unless it was like maybe in dreams. I do believe perhaps he would remember it.
They can have flashes in dreams. We'll roll for it. Yes.
And well, on the other side, they received their citizenship. But yeah, they got threatened by a powerful snake entity. The stakes were upped. And I believe that was it.
What did you do?
What did he do?
I just heard a big noise, a big bang at the corner of the room. What did you do? You dropped something, didn't you?
Yeah.
You dropped the corky. For those of you who don't know what a corky is, Nyx, do you want to explain what a corky is?
A corky is something you don't want to be hit between the eyes. It's a cricket ball. Right. So that was Nyx's notes. I think she covered everything. If she didn't,
yes, she did very well. I've given Nyx her well-deserved reroll point.
Hey.
And I will just finish up by saying that at the end of last session, Fang handed them their honorary citizenship and the approval for their ownership of the tavern. Was the only thing Nyx forgot to mention. You were given those papers.
Oh no, I did mention the citizenship, but yeah, also the ownership of the tavern.
So that has been taken care of. Right now, the bard is pretty much almost ready to perform for the reopening of the Purple Lotus, the former Purple Lotus Inn, not named what, Cinder? Do you remember what you named the tavern?
Fang's Buffet or something like that?
It wasn't Fang's Buffet.
Or
it was the Direwolf.
The Direwolf. I knew it had to do with the dog.
Yes.
A bit of a stretch from Fang's Buffet.
But we might start some chains that might involve Fang's Buffet. It might be like a restaurant chain. Who knows?
So yes, the Direwolf Tavern is has been restocked to an extent and has the bar ready for performances. The place has been clean and fixed. We are just missing the manager.
I'm working on it.
Which I believe Nix is working on it, and I would like some rolls. That's where we'll start.
Oh.
Okay, so
Please
she's got
roll me your alchemy supplies.
All of us or just Nick's?
Just Nix.
Please
As
do
you guys
not
come-
touch her alchemy supplies.
I'm just
She will
saying,
kill
I'm
you.
easy. Just ask my wife.
No. She's fine. She doesn't. She's
Does look
pretty
a little
good.
fragile.
In the meantime, I believe Nexus and Lorcan were going to finish putting the barrels up on the bar.
Oh, sure.
So I'll let you two do that.
One on the bar, two in his pocket. One in the bar, two in his pocket.
He
Don't
can't
pick
put
from
barrels
the
in his pocket.
Oh, okay.
17.
What?
Not
17
Wait.
is enough.
Oh, I
You're
thought
doing
you said
progress.
tavernine. I'm so mixed up right now.
17 is enough.
17.
You are making progress. It will be about an hour, though, for you to finish up
Okay.
the...
Yeah, so she's done the same thing. She set up her, put that sign up on her door. Do not disturb alchemy in Preza.
How long until we open?
It'll be like 2-3 hours.
Alright, so I should be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. In the meantime,
Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to ask Cinder to transform into acid.
That couldn't have gone well.
in the meantime, what would the rest of you like to do?
A very good question. Very loaded question.
I'm going to make a big sign that says grand reopening.
All right. What are you gonna make it out of? I mean, there are materials because there were people fixing the entrance.
Any spare wood or drywall, whatever.
Okay. What are you proficient in for tools,
Oh,
Cinder?
that's required.
I'm just asking if you have any.
Uh-oh,
what
I don't have my
proficiency you
character
have.
sheet open. No! Methis,
So
Methis, Methis.
deduct a. No, I'm joking. Everything's fine. I will also activate a karma card, but yes, go ahead.
Cook's utensils and herbalism.
Okay, no, that's fine. In that case, just give me a performance check.
Okay.
Also, the karma card we have unlocked thanks to a subscription this week. Clumsy. During the combat, a random party member's next attack will damage a teammate instead. I will roll for it when the time comes. Double negative. The DM will keep the randomly determined player a secret until the attack succeeds.
Can you read the clumsy part again?
During combat, a random party member's next attack will damage a teammate instead. I will roll for it secretly.
Okay, so no lightning effects. Oh wait, I'm not playing that kind of character. Okay. Get with it,
I
Peter.
will roll. Where's my dice box?
Where is your dice box?
I rolled a 20 in performance, by the way.
Awesome. You make a pretty good sign, very pretty, and that calls attention on the street if you hang it outside.
Yep, I'm gonna hang it in the most visible spot outside on the building. And
Watch
it's
your
got
lights
an arrow
show.
pointing to the door. And it says, grand reopening. Come see the beautiful, whatever her name is. It literally says whatever her name is.
Whatever her name is.
Perform live.
Aurora. If Nyx was there, she would go out and she'll check in a minute, actually, when she's done.
To make sure you
But I
got the right
leave the
name.
H out of. If there's an H in it, I accidentally leave that out because I tend to do that.
There's
Awesome.
no H in her name, so you can put an H in it.
Overcompensate. Very well. You do well. Lorcan, what are you up to? I know that you guys also wanted to check where the underground arena was. For you guys in 2 days to go see. The day after tomorrow, you were gonna go see Grayson
Yeah, did we get the tickets off?
the Gargantuan. It's not a ticket-based thing. You pay on entry, and you have to place a bet for good seats.
Because like an
Did you
underground
say we could go, basically?
ring.
Yeah, you can go. You needed to figure out how to get there, though. You
'Cause I
didn't know
thought
where
that
it
we
was.
needed to know someone to get it.
You do. You know people to get in already.
What was the singer's name again? I always forget.
What was the what name?
Singer's name?
Grora.
Grora.
Yeah.
So I'll go ask Rora then for the location. And tell her who we spoke to.
Okay, so what do you say to her?
Grora.
Oh, hi.
Hi. We just saw was it the magistrate? No,
He was a council worker.
council work. What was his name?
Covrit.
Corvette.
Corvette.
No, Covrit.
Codric.
Corvette? I put Corvette on mine. My bad.
No, Khovrit.
Corvette.
Covrit.
Corvette. I got the wrong way
We just
around.
spoke to Councilman Corvette about coming to this the fight later.
Oh, you meant Co.
Oh,
How is he? How is Co?
he seems in good spirits. Nimblebane more so.
Oh yes, he's always sponsors the underdog.
Aye.
He makes quite a profit out of it. He's quite a nice. But he's quite nice.
Would you be able to provide us with the location? He gave us permission to.
Oh, I thought you guys were coming with me on the day.
You didn't offer, so I didn't shoot.
Oh, sure, no, I'll take you in. Oh, I'll get you the best seats as long as you pay the fees and stuff. I won't pay it for you, but it can definitely get you in the door.
Thank you. What day is it?
The day after tomorrow evening.
Perfect. Where would you like to meet us?
I can meet you guys here. And we can go together.
That'd be good.
I mean, unless you want me to stay over.
Let's see.
Were you unhappy with something last time?
Definitely not. I did feel a little strange having two new people in the room afterwards.
You mean beforehand?
Well, before.
Very well. I won't do that. Well, I am pretty much ready. Where's Ase?
Ase is helping Nyx with her work.
Oh, I guess they'll be down in a minute or so then.
Yeah.
I just got a few things to discuss with her.
I think they're finishing off the few herbalistic and refreshments for the evening.
Ooh, they're doing some floral recipes? That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be back in a bit. I'm just going out for some fresh air.
I'm gonna go ask Cinder what a floral recipe is. Cinder, do you know what a floral recipe is?
What?
What's a floral recipe?
I don't know what that is. Floral?
You're used to herbs and things.
Oh, I am, aren't I? Well, I just eat blueberries. I like blueberries,
floral.
raspberries, blackberries,
No, it's not.
dingleberries, you name it.
Dingleberries.
I would love to ask someone else, but I don't think we have anyone else. We need to come up with some new.
There's Nexus.
foods.
Nexus. Let's see if Nexus
Next,
has an idea.
what's floral? And not flowers, you numpty. Floral recipes.
Let us see. I'm pretty sure it's like perfume or something.
I don't think we would perfume foods.
Oh, she was talking about the food?
She was talking about food. But that's what I got.
I don't know.
Wait, is that what I got?
You got like she was talking about either food or drinks.
No, I didn't.
If it was below a 10, you definitely think she's talking about food.
I got a 3.
As well?
Yeah.
You think she's talking about food.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's talking about food, I think. But I don't know how you put flowers in them.
Must be a girlfriend.
Maybe we'll ask Nix later.
Hey, while Sneaks is not downstairs, you up for a pint?
Are you gonna get told off again?
If you don't tell me, no.
Yeah, because that works. Like, when was the last time that she didn't find out?
Good point. Cinder, anything else you'd like to do besides the sign? Which Fang helps you? He flies up and hangs it up above the entrance.
No, I'll just. I'm actually setting up a skill for herbalism so that I can roll for it next time. But
you should have it on your tool on your inventory. If you click on your herbalism kit on your inventory, it should say use tool.
Really?
Yeah. It's on your inventory. You click on your herbalism kit at the top of it, should say use tool.
What skill is that?
It's wisdom. Sorry, in your case, is it wisdom or intelligence? I don't know which one you have.
Charisma.
You don't have wisdom or intelligence?
I have
wisdom.
Charisma is. I'm a sorcerer, so charisma is
Yeah.
my main, but intelligence and wisdom are both 10s.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
But I'm proficient.
You are proficient, yes.
It's not charisma, though, is it?
It wouldn't be charisma. Do you have a good dex?
Hey, that's personal.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a +2, a 15.
Okay, I'll let you use dex to see how well you mix the stuff.
Okay, so I go here. I go here. Use tool.
Are you using your herbalism?
Yes.
For
whatever that I'm behind because of clanging in the kitchen. Whatever the well, it don't matter, I suck. But whatever the Gora or whatever that stuff that Lorcan asked me about.
Oh, the floral thing.
Floral, yeah, that's what it was.
All right. Okay, with an 11, you have a feeling she couldn't be talking about food. You have a feeling she was talking about drinks, maybe some scented drinks, recipes.
Oh, well. Chocolate milk? Not
I
the
think we've had
kind that
enough
that
chocolate
place
milk.
offered me, but real chocolate.
Not the mud shake.
We just put a little booze in there, mix it up, it'll foam up nice and pretty, and we'll call it a chocolate slider. And
No.
or a Dookie Howser. Hey, I thought that was funny.
That was good.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a drinker, so I really don't know any drinking recipes.
Doing
You
good.
do a berry, like a slow.
All right. In the meantime, you guys chill for a bit. Grora's is left for a little bit as well. I would like one more roll of alchemy, please.
Ooh.
Ooh. Let's do it. Try not to blow off the tavern. Yikes. Can I guide myself?
Of course you can. This
Hey.
is something that has been over the course of time, so yeah.
Hey. What's up?
15
16.
is just
Like
enough.
15. Yeah.
15 is just enough. You finish it. You almost dropped one drop too much, and that could have potentially ruined the whole thing, and you'd have to start over. But you managed to yank it away in time, and it does a little, and it's finished. You can apply it.
She looks at it. With like her goggles on, she a little tongue out, it's like Eureka! And she kind of turns to Assay. She goes, "Hey, Assay, I did it. I mean, I'll tell you all about it when she's talking to no one because she's used to like telling everyone that she's done, she's done something. And she will take the basilisk oil and she will start applying it to Assay.
All right, you apply it to Assay very gently, pour it over her, and because you had to like climb on top of the bed, be able to reach above her.
Yeah, there's no one here to
But
help
you
her.
do.
Yes.
And as it starts pouring, you start hearing for a moment you like wait because nothing happens, and then you start hearing the cracks and Assay as it breaks apart the encrusted shell she was under. She was like, oh, what on earth happened?
Basilisk. She's hi.
Down to the bastards?
It was just the eye. You're fine now. It's okay. Sir, breathe.
Oh, thank you so much. I owe you so much. What's
No, it's okay.
happened?
No, it's
How long have I been out?
It's been about like a few hours, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that long. She's like trying to keep her calm. She's trying not so she doesn't panic.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Take a moment, and then if you're up for it, you can still help with the opening. It's fine. She's like,
Oh, yes, I've got a lot to do. Oh, thank you. Have you heard anything about the papers?
oh right. She would know. So she's like, yeah, it's all gone through. We're good. It's fine. She like holds her hand, like trying to be like a doctor, kind of like trying to like keep her calm. Like, it's fine. Don't stress. It's all taken care of.
That's good.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Breathe.
I will
Breathe.
have a word with Grora and I'll start preparing for the opening. Oh, I
Go
was
ahead.
stuck for so long. I need to move.
Okay. Yeah, you might experience a bit of stiffness for a little bit, but you should be fine.
Oh, thanks. I'll have a little shot and I'll be fine. Thank you. He like walks downstairs. As she walks downstairs, give me. Next, give me. I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Blink, blink. Is this a magical effect? This is just her being.
It is a magical effect, but
Yeah, it's magical.
yeah, it is a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. So it's advantage then if it's magic, right? Oh boy.
Yes.
Is it? Yeah. Oh boy. Luckily, I had wisdom modifiers.
You're so smart.
Yeah, at least it's you.
So that was
Do not want to do any more wisdom saves.
10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. Wasn't high. Even with advantage. Why not use that?
Okay. 13.
Was a 9. Plus 4.
So suddenly you hear, "Hello, little one."
In her mind or in the
In her
room?
mind.
Okay. Pops.
"Hello, little one. Have you found anything new on the disease research?"
She's just paralyzed.
"I will need to meet you soon."
She just nods. He's not there. He can't hear her nodding. She's just like, and then she realizes, and she's like, "Oh, hi, yeah. I'm working on it. Hi." She's like, "Thank you, again for your help. When did you want to meet up?" She's like,
That's it. You don't know.
"That's it." She's like, "Oh, but she thinks she scared him off." She's like, "Nix, I'm professional." She's like, really annoyed.
Can you stop kicking things today? All right. So that reminds you, Nix, that you have encrypted letters to decipher and some books to go through to check if there was anything important, which you haven't looked at yet. And it's your choice whether you want to include your companions, obviously, in that. But doing so might obviously have its advantages.
Okay, so how long would it take to like start decoding the book? Well, I know it should be like a check of sorts, but how long would it take?
So we agreed there would be 7 days of checks. You passed the first one, but it had to be 7 consecutive
Successes.
passes. Yeah.
Okay. Does she have time now before is it quite a few hours before the opening?
Yeah, it's like a couple hours before the opening. Yes, you definitely could call up on your companions and do a quick session of looking through what you've got.
Okay. Yeah, she'll go see what they're up to, like real quick, just to make sure no one's burnt the tavern while she was petrifying her.
All right.
Aurora.
Aurora is left the tavern.
Oh. Do you think she needs any backing music?
I don't know. Look at me juggling these lit candles.
Do any,
Nick's
any of you very good with any
he's
instruments?
doing that, and she just goes. She just walks down. I hope they haven't burnt anything, and just sees you juggling candles. She goes, Cinder! No!
Plop, plop,
Cinder,
plop.
give me a dexterity. Yes, Cinder, give me a dex save. No, actually, first, give me a sleight of hand first, and then a dex save.
Sleight of hand is a +2, so I rolled 8.
Okay. So you're not really juggling. You're just like, and swapping hands.
Yeah.
Like from one hand to the other.
The dexterity was in that one.
Oh.
And as it says that, he definitely falls on the carpet. I want Nyx and Locken and Nexus all to do me a dex save if you think you would do something to try to put it out.
Yeah, she would. I will say that she would immediately try to extinguish it with frostbite, but yeah, I'll do
can
that.
I just say,
I'll do
I
the
wouldn't
save
try
first.
and catch it, I'd just put it out. So I'd probably just try and hit it.
Yeah, just steal a dex save.
Oh.
How quickly?
Hey, 15. Am I quick enough?
11.
Okay. So both of you, Nix and Loken, you put your feet on it to like you step on it to like smother it. But Nexus was decided to try to blow it, and he's a brass dragonborn.
No!
Oh no!
He's like, no. She immediately goes. She pulls out her.
So I would like Nix and Loken to do me a
I just meant this as a joke.
I would like you to give me
So I don't get to. I wanted to frostbite.
another deck save, please.
She wanted to fire extinguisher it. And he burns it all down.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Same roll. 15.
Okay.
Now she's using my jokes against me.
Thank goodness for that poor damage.
So you guys both take 2 points of fire damage. Obviously, you take only 1, Larkin, because you're resistant. But it does not set on fire. Nothing else sets on fire.
Nexus, will you be careful?
He's like, I forgot about that.
You
Sorry.
forgot about that. Have you had a drink as well? That was a
Nix
bit
looks
extra
at him.
potent.
I snuff out the flame with prestidigitation. Why is everybody so jumpy today?
She looks at Nick. It just again hands on hips. She goes, "I can't leave you all alone for like an hour. You start juggling, and then you. Why'd you breathe fire? Trying to put out fire." She looks at him, just glaring at him like, "What?" She's like, "Point."
My
Dang.
instinct was to just blow on it. I wasn't.
Your
fire
instinct is
wasn't
to
meant
set
to
things
come
on
out.
fire. Okay, we're gonna have a talk about your instincts later. She's like,
Ooh, lover
Um,
spat.
Nexus, haven't you been able to do that all your life?
yeah. Looks at
What?
him.
Your breath?
Are you not?
What do you mean, am I not?
Are you not able to breathe fire?
Yes. So how is it your instinct to blow? If you've never done it.
No, look, my instinct was to blow on it, wasn't to blow fire on it. It just came out because I burped.
Gross.
It's happened to you too before. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
So he's Cole reincarnated.
She pulls out her little turtle automaton and she sprays with prestidigitation, like sprays it like a little like the head to like clear out the soot and the damage like.
It's not damage, it's antiquing the carpet.
She looks at Lucinda. No more juggling.
Does anyone know any way of getting the customers into the place? Do you think people will turn up?
Well, I put a nice sign out there.
Ase looks. We usually are quite busy, and Aurora has a lot of contacts. Her making a big performance like this, I'm sure she'll bring a lot of people in.
Will she need any backing music?
I'm sure you can offer it. She likes to bring people from the audience to join for sure.
I'm not too bad with a drum.
Really, that's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you're really good with anything.
I mean, last time your little fairy friend was really good with her.
Yeah. She's had to go off and do something, unfortunately.
Oh, right. I haven't seen her for a couple of days, but I wonder what happened. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think it was family troubles. You know what it's like.
Don't we all?
Nix makes like a mental note to try and contact Bella later. It's been a while since they talked.
It's actually only been 2 days.
It's been a while.
Actually, yeah, it's been a while out of game. In game, it's been only like 48 hours since you last spoke to her.
All right, she'll make a note check on her sometime.
Yep. So do you? What do you do then?
Well, after she deals with this chaos, she's gonna go out back upstairs to see if she can start
You're
making
not
progress.
gonna. Okay.
Not on what?
You're not going to get them to join you. Tell them what you're going to be doing.
Oh, she'll tell them so they don't get out. She'll look at them and go, "All right, now I just got to take care of a few more things. I'm gonna look at the notes and the books that I found and try and do some decoding. I'll let you know how it goes, but please," and she looks at Cinder, "if you're gonna juggle, outside. And you, no more breathing." She points at Nexus. Or drinking, because I know how much there is. I counted it. So
Breathing?
no. She points at
It's a bit extreme, isn't it?
I didn't drink. Did you drink? It was Lorcan.
Still looking.
No, Lorcan was testing the merchandise to make sure it was quality merchandise.
See? He was Lorcan.
Why am I suddenly getting told off?
She looks. She like squints at Nexus. No more.
Besides, Nexus, you're the one that told us not to listen to Nyx.
Well, I didn't. Oh, damn you.
Damn you! Just,
She's. I'm gonna see if he
Just-
smacks. He smacks. Cinder on the back of the head. Let's see if he actually does. Probably does. He smacks it. No, he smacks his back with his tail.
My eye flies out of my skull and smacks
25.
Lorcan in the face.
Right.
Yeah,
Die.
he smacks you on the back, not on the head, on your back.
It's still jolting.
25.
You have an eye patch.
Oh, that's right.
The other one. You want to take, because you took the eye that you pull out. You've got an eye patch for the
I forgot.
basilisk guy.
He just
There
wants to
went
have
my
a
So
joke.
little
yeah, it
fun.
pops out. So as it still pops out. So like you guys see that his eye patch just suddenly bulges slightly and then goes back to normal.
See Nyx again goes, "Ew."
I just imagined a basilisk guy flying in slow motion out of my head,
Was Nick
Kinda
so
turning-
that none of you.
and everybody gets a look at it.
Yeah, like Nyx gets petrified, and she was the only one who could unpetrify
Undo
him.
it. Yeah, right.
That's not the best idea.
End of the
Not
campaign.
I see as Nexus comes clean, she looks and is like, "Oh, it's nice to see that you don't take anything of what I say seriously. Thank you for that." And she just
I didn't. I never said that. He's lying.
just stomps up like it's a little person, so she's trying to stomp up the steps. It doesn't really make any sound. She's trying to be able to forget.
Nexus. At least Nexus is going to follow you. I don't know if anybody else is.
Have we opened now, by the way?
No, it's still a couple
Not yet.
hours.
Oh, why don't we just open now and wait?
He wants to drink. Why don't we just open?
Because Asa is not ready. She's preparing stuff still.
Alright. Lorcan's gonna practice then while he's drunk.
All right. Whilst Cinder, what are you up to? Are you going to help Nyx with stuff, or are you going to do?
I'm
your own
gonna
thing?
take my paintbrush and paint outside to the sign and paint over whatever her name is and write in Cora.
Grora.
Corora. Whatever.
Aurora.
I'll misspell that too.
Aurora.
Okay. Okay, so Nexus is gonna follow you, and he'll like, look, I'll make it up to you. I never said that, but I'll make it up to you. What do you want me to do? How can I help?
With purpose, just walking in a hut, again trying to be like stomp, but it's like a little.
It's like
Yeah.
Did Lorcan hear that from downstairs?
Not the book, but maybe him trying to apologize.
Yeah, no.
yeah,
apology.
sure, yeah.
Yeah. Put him in a tux! Put him behind the bar!
Oh yes, put me behind the bar.
Oh!
Turns, so she still looks at him.
Okay, maybe
I'm
not.
sorry.
On the tables.
He's like, or I'll just help you in your room.
And she goes, "Fine." She kind of like opens the door. Come.
He follows him. Sits very sheepishly on the couch.
She looks at him. Okay. You want to be helpful? Sort these out. She pulls out like just stacks of books. Just like array them over here. She points at the table. Okay. She's like just pulling them out of the bag.
Okay. So he's gonna go through the books that you got, and he's like, "Do I just read them?"
Just stack them over there for me, please, and then we'll go through them together. I'm just gotta sort some things out.
Okay. So he's gonna do that. I'm guessing you're gonna be working on the encrypted letters.
Yeah. So she's gonna get him to get the books and organize them. Like she goes alphabetical order, please. And then she's gonna, and then she's looking at him to see if he's actually doing it.
Does he
He is,
even
yeah.
know how to read?
He does. Not very well, but he does. He confuses the B with the P.
No, other way. As she sees that, she goes, no. There. Good.
Where's the bee? It's running down his leg.
She goes, okay, thank you. Now, I'll just be a moment. I just got to try and decode these very frustratingly difficult letters. Let's just sit there and
Cinder, are
be,
you going to do it
just
now?
be calm. Just not, don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Just. She's like looks at him. Okay.
Quiet up there. Lorcan's trying to talk to me.
Nick
Cinder,
stomps.
are you
Two
going
ounce.
to do an
He
axe
stomps out of the
blade attack?
room. He goes to the back. She goes, "You be quiet!" I said, "Quiet, Cinder. I'm trying to concentrate."
No, you said no juggling.
Do not. She's like, "Don't sass me." She puts her goggles down. She's like, just hair's like getting all like jostled. She has to like blow it out of her face. She's like. She goes and sits down and slams the door. It would be if she wasn't like a tiny child, almost childlike person. It's like, Nexus, slam this for me.
No.
She goes, don't. Okay, she actually thinks that twice. Like, no, she just closes it.
So, does Nyx have a favorite chair in the bar area?
He doesn't slam it too hard. He slams it, but not too hard.
Thank God.
Just to make a point, she goes, thank you. She sits down.
Does Nyx have a favorite chair in the bar area?
I mean, I'm concerned with that question.
Because
They're all her favorite chairs.
I want whatever chair she tends to sit in, I want to saw off like 2 inches, so when she sits in it, she thinks she's getting smaller.
Yeah.
Give me
Not cool.
give me a performance. Yeah. Nix, what's your passive perception?
Too high.
22.
Okay.
Oh,
So
come
he
on!
No, that's not for it. It's for a different
That's
thing.
not what it is for, because I'm not technically. She's not technically that.
Yeah, you do that. You do that perfectly. The next time she sits down, she'll be slightly lower than usual, and it still looks like every other chair, so she won't know why. At least not straight away. So you successfully do it. In the
Lorcan,
meantime,
if she figures this out, tell her Nexus did it.
wow. Okay. As you work on the encrypted letters, and Nexus finishes putting the books in the order that you asked, he tries to sneak out the room with a book.
Oh.
But you notice. He thinks you didn't, but you do. It's
So
up
as
to you
she's-
whether you would do something.
Yeah, like she was just sitting at her desk, and he's just trying to sneak out. She goes, put it back.
I just want to show it to Lorcan. He really liked this.
Which one is it? Why are you trying to? She's like looking at it. She looks up now from looking at the letter.
It's smithing.
The what?
It's about smithing.
She walks over to him and looks at it. It is.
It's the yeah. He's talking about the advanced tome of crafting for smithing.
Oh yeah. She goes, "Why are you trying to sneak this away? You can just ask."
You're bossy. Huh?
She goes, she looks at him like, do what you want. She walks away. Sits down in a hut. In a chair.
He's like, let me just see if he found something or not. If he found something interesting or not.
I, for one, thought that was going to be a brewing book.
He comes up before he leaves. When you sit down in the hub, he says, "I found this one quite interesting," and he puts down next to you the Book of the Known Gods of Methis. And he walks out, and he goes to hand the advanced tome of crafting, smithing, to Lorcan. We will get to that in a minute. Nix, please give me your intelligence check. You can guide yourself. You know that the DC is 20.
Wow.
No rerolls, right?
You can reroll, yeah. You
I can
use your
reroll
rerolls.
once.
You can use your rerolls, yes.
Okay. Oh.
You need 7 consecutive passes.
I love that. Okay. Let's see how much.
Wait, what's your proficiency?
In what?
Bonus. What's your proficiency bonus right now? 2 or 3?
3.
Okay. So you need 6.
6 consecutive. Okay, nice.
So you've already done 1. So you need 5 more.
22.
Brilliant. So you're making progress, but after a while you need to stop. Otherwise, all you see in your mind.
Yeah, so she's like, she needs to do something else.
But
So
you're making progress. Yes.
Yeah, so she'll set that aside, and she'll like the book that's still like next to her. She'll kind of like start browsing through it.
You browse the known gods of Methis?
Yeah, she'll start looking at it because she left it there. And she needs something else to occupy her mind because this is a bit too much.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. That's not too bad. That would be 18, 19 guidance as well. So, what did I say? So 18, 19, 20, 22. Again. Oh, interesting.
So you start browsing. You browse, gods of gods that you've heard of, gods that you've never heard of. And suddenly you stop and you grab the book and you look at it closely. And you close it to look at the title. And you open it again and read it again. You can't believe your eyes.
She's like, is it because of she saw a name that
you didn't see a name you recognized. You saw a picture, a drawing you recognized. Someone you haven't seen in about 10 days, but someone that connected you and your companions together.
Okay.
The title says, and I realized that my tab has closed. Give me a minute.
Also unrelated, I did math wrong. Like that last check was 30 for the decoding. I'm not sure that I don't think that does anything else.
No.
It's just she's just really smart. That's what everyone did that.
you see the picture, the drawing that you recognize, and you see the entry that says silver address, god of the seat, in life, elf, commandments, lies can save lives, alignment, chaotic good, symbol, fingers crossed, asterisk with a little asterisk below the picture. 4 people have occupied the position of this god or goddess.
She's just like staring at it. And then she kind of like looks at it again closely, and she thinks to the narrator, looks at it again. She starts making notes on it, like a separate like pad. She like pulls out like a notebook, starts writing her findings.
As you do you continue to scroll through, or do you stop there?
Oh yeah, like she makes note of that. She keeps scrolling through. So.
Give me another investigation.
Okay. Oh no. It's up and down today with notes. Oh boy. Let's do math properly. 16, 17.
Huh? Is that with your guidance and stuff?
Oh yeah, it's a 1. It's a
17. So yeah. As you keep scrolling through the book, it's the last couple of pages, you're almost not paying attention anymore until you see a turtle. A drawing of a turtle, and your eyes widen once again. You see the entry, Johann, god of the grove and sand, in life, portal, commandment, sands of the sacred grove, shall never be disturbed. Alignment, neutral, symbol, desert dunes.
Is it a wisdom side? Starts writing it down on her pad.
It ends by saying, dude.
Favorite sentence.
Dude.
Hey man.
Hey man. Chill out, bro. She almost falls out of her chair, but she takes note of it.
Well, at least it's not a far drop.
Hey!
Those were the 2 entries that you take note of.
Yeah, she composes herself and takes notes on both. Nothing else jumps out of her?
Not on that book.
Okay.
If you're gonna look at another book, let me know. In the meantime, we're gonna do a quick cut, and Nexus comes down the stairs, and Larkin's practicing his drums, and he just drops the book on top of your drum.
Oi! Watch it. What? What?
Look at it.
It's a book. All right. So it's what, advanced
It's
smithing?
yeah, it's advanced smithing techniques
Do I even
And
have
recipes.
smithing tools?
according to yourself.
No, it says
You
I
are
don't actually
proficient.
have anything in my inventory. Of
You
smithing
don't
tools.
have smithing tools with yourself,
That's
but
what
you
I'm
are
saying.
proficient, so you could potentially go purchase.
And I was asking.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not supposed to make blah blah blah. Track your inventories.
Hi. Oh, great. What's this make me make?
You like making your own weapons and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cheers, lad.
He gives you like a bump on the shoulder where you got the tattoo.
I'll do one back. A little harder. Make this into a match.
He yeah, you guys kind of like start punching each other.
Punching
It
each
turns
other.
turns into a friendly bout, small, not really damaging anything around
I'm
you.
gonna grapple him then.
All right, let's see You can grapple him.
That was a nat 1. That failed.
That was
You
a
get grappled.
26. He
Reverse
yeah,
grab.
he turns it into you grappling you, but it's playful.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I yanked the chair away from him that I sawed the legs down, just in case.
All right.
Well, it was a nat 1 after all, so.
All right. Next, are you going to be looking at any more books?
Yes. So she still kind of like shaking her like head at just what she just learned. She will pull out, or she'll go to the pile and she will look at what was it? It was the first war, I believe, the Batch War and all that happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess she just wants to study like some history about
It's a thick tome.
bugbears or yeah. So she kind of starts browsing through it.
Okay. So for all the viewers, in the world of Methis, there have been 3 major known wars. And they found a couple of history books and terms that they decided to stick with them. One of them being called the First War, the Batch War, and all that happened. How bugbears, orcs, ogres, hobgoblins, and goblins joined forces under the Goliaths' guidance to fight against discrimination for a war that lasted over a century. Where did the outcast law come from? Did the elves and Genasi lose the war, or was there a compromise? I would like you to roll me an investigation check again, please.
Investigation part 3. Oh. Terrible. Items. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Wow.
All right. So give me so investigation was how much?
In total was with the guidance, it was a 14.
14. Give me a history besides that.
Sorry, a history. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. So close. Hey. That is 15. 22 with guidance.
No guidance for this one.
No guidance for this one's 22.
Okay. So you only skim through the first chapters. You're not really learning anything you haven't learned from the Batch War. You know who was involved. The first chapters is basically who was involved, how long it lasted, important days, important battles. Nothing that you hadn't yet already learned. You are hoping that in the later chapters there will be something new, but you don't really find anything you haven't already known about yet. I did see that, so we're gonna do a quick cut to Lorcan. Lorcan, do you check the book before you go?
Check the book.
Yeah, do you open it? Do you look at what it is?
I'll have a quick flick through it.
Okay, so you understand very quickly that this is to enhance your ability to craft stuff and experiment.
Right.
It will take you a total of 24 hours of studying it. It can be spread across several days, but it's a total of 24 hours of you studying it to learn fully what's there.
It's fine.
And what that does is that when you do any smithing experiments, you can roll from the advanced table.
Ooh.
So that's what that one does. And yeah, you can go out. When you first came into Suiona, you came through the northern entrance from Carolon.
Yeah.
And so one of the first things you passed, besides the Dellen Foundation, which was a big building that you didn't really care about, was the market, so you know where it is. So you can definitely make your way there. Just roll me a quick survival check
Survival?
with advantage.
Oh, right. $17.
17?
17.
Yeah. You make your way there and back without an issue. Their smithing tools are not hard to come by. You find a good set, you can purchase your set. Would you try to haggle the price?
A little, but not really. But I'd need something to like a mini furnace or something as well.
Okay. So a portable furnace, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So um give me a persuasion check.
Ooh. 18.
Okay. Give me a quick second. Let me just check. Okay. Let me roll something real quick. All right. The person you haggle with is used to haggling, but since you're buying a portable furnace as well as the smithing tools, it kind of gives you like a bundle discount. It's not a lot, but he can sell you both things for 150 gold pieces.
Oof. Steeper than I was thinking. Do we even have that much?
Leave you wood in gems. Nyx is the one that has the gems though. You can come back if
Yeah,
you
I'll
say
have to come back. I'll take the tools now. How much is it just for the tools?
20, but he says that if you take the tools now, he'll sell you the furnace for only 130 extra.
I'll take the tools now. I'll be back with the rest of the money later.
You bet. You better. So yeah, you pay the 20 gold pieces and you take your smithing tools for now. You make your way back again, no issues. What's your passive perception?
11.
Yeah, you make your way back, no problem.
Oh boy. When the DM asks, "What's your passive perception?" then does a roll. Like, oh, you're fine. Let's walk back.
Okay, now I'd like each of your players to roll me. Each of you roll me a d100.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to find Smith's tools in the thing.
Smith's tools where?
I'm being beyond.
If you go in inventory.
Twinsy.
Okay, 81, 59. So if you go in your inventory and click, manage inventory, add items, just type Smith.
I should come up with Smith tools.
Oh, yeah, got it.
No worries. All right. You guys rolled very high. Let me do some calculations.
Oh, we both got 81.
Yeah, I said that twinsies.
Hey.
All right.
That is weird.
That's weird. That's a little weird.
It is weird. That's it.
All right. you guys start. You come back, Lorcan. It's almost time for the opening. Are you gonna go ask Nix for the money or?
Yeah.
Okay.
130 was it?
It was 130, yes.
Next. Hello.
She's just he doesn't hear the knock the first time, which is like still reading.
He didn't knock the first time. He just called in.
I mean, no manners. Jeez, Lorcan. Sure. No, then either way, she does. She's
Now he
kind of
knocks it.
focused. I mean, I guess with that a decent perception, even with a -5, she kind of goes, yeah, what? Hmm?
Can I get some of those gems for something?
Okay. What are you getting? I'm just curious.
I'm gonna get a portable forge.
Yeah.
How much would that be?
About 130.
Is that gold or gems?
Gold. Yeah, gold.
Gold.
But it's useful. You can use it if you need to. Keep your hands warm.
Yeah, I mean, she goes, I think you might need to go exchange more gold. I think we exchange.
I'm sure the guy will take gems.
Will take gems? How much? Sorry, how many gems
These
for
seem
the?
foreign, yeah. You have your pouch with the gems and the values.
Yeah. Oh, right. But how much? Sorry, how much would that be in gems? Do you know?
That's what I mean. On your inventory, Nix, you have the pouch with the gems, and it tells you how much each one is worth.
Yeah.
That you have
130 gold in gems.
Oh, let me see.
I did that for you. You have a little pouch with all your gems.
Yeah. Okay. Little pouch. Okay.
You see it?
Yes. Did you put it in the robe of useful items? Or is it in the
No,
bag of holding?
below that. Below the bag of holding and stuff.
Oh, no. I was looking. It's above the, what's it called? The robe of useful items. Yeah. So, how much? Sorry, again? She's kind of like counting it out.
Yeah, it's 130.
130? Okay. She gives him, that's worth 100, I think. She'll give him 2 sardonyx gems and 1 obsidian and 1 hematite. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's 130.
Okay, so remove that off your inventory, and Lorcan, you don't have to take note of that. You just
take it.
have it. Yeah, you take it off your inventory.
You just go buy your things. It's fine.
You just go buy a thing. You can add a portable forge to your inventory.
Nix is just giving out allowances.
They do. There's no worries. You can either exchange it or pay in gems. No problem. He accepts it, and no, it's not an item that exists. You have to do a custom item.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. So in the meantime, Cinder, what are you up to?
I am wiping down tables, cleaning everything up, sweeping the floors. I'm basically preparing for the opening, doing as best I can to clean things up. Is there a cook in the kitchen?
Yeah, it's Ase was doing like prep work and stuff, but then somebody else came through who's in the kitchen.
So I'm gonna go in the kitchen and help prep the food and all that stuff.
Right. This place doesn't sell a lot of food. It's more like snacks whilst people drink. But yeah, there is somebody in the kitchen.
Well, we're gonna have to change that.
Help. All right.
It's not good to drink on an empty stomach.
Give me your cooking utensils.
Okay.
Roll. Please. Let's see how well you help. You can use dexterity or charisma in this case because you might be telling him how to do certain things. And you are technically the new bosses in this place. You can use charisma if you want for this.
24.
Beautiful. Yeah, you really help out. It's, the cook is really happy with having somebody who actually is taking care and spending time helping out. So everything goes smoothly, and soon enough, it is time for the opening, and people just start pouring in. It very quickly fills up. It's full inside and outside. You are surprised by how well Ase manages it. She manages it. There is a few workers that you hadn't seen before. There's 3 other people that work here, and she manages that very well, and it goes smoothly. And there is Grora a lot. You see that Grora has brought a lot of people, a lot of fans, a lot of people that know her. She does a beautiful performance. She rolled a natural 20 for a 32. So amazing performance. Lorcan, she does invite you in to play the drums. So you can roll performance for me too with advantage.
All right. 18.
Nice. So the little moment that both of you have, people get really excited about and stuff. And you've had about over 200 people through the night.
What is Nick's doing during this time?
She would have come out, and she would have.
We have a table reserved for all of us. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she would have come down, greeted a few people, kind of sat down, and then kind of like she would have sat down. Oh, her favorite, like she always sits in the same place. She does, and she's kind of nice. She kind of like sits, and she kind of looks. She goes, looks at the chair. She kind of notices she's a bit like under the level of everyone else. She's like,
Your table, by the way, is the one in this corner. It was the one you guys always sat in.
yeah. If Cinder's nearby, she goes, Cinder. She kind of goes, she kind of looks at her chair, so she kind of like, this seems a bit shorter to you? Kind of looks at her.
I'm a pretty tall person. You always look shorter to me. I mean no offense by that.
She just turns away from him.
Just everybody looks shorter than me except the Goliath, maybe.
Maybe it's just in my head. I might be nervous. She's kind of looking.
Although I did see Nexus fiddling around earlier over here, but
I did not.
okay. No, he didn't.
She looks at Nexus and you. She will insight check the fight. See who's telling the truth.
Alright, inside. Roll me insight. Peter, roll me deception. Sorry, Cinder, roll me deception.
Peter. This is Peter.
Just Peter.
Very well. Ooh. I rolled 12 plus 4. Yeah, no, I'm good. 16.
Ah,
So for a moment, you believe Cinder, but then you hear him just do a small giggle. And when you look at Nexus, he's genuinely like, I
couldn't do anything. She looks at Cinder. She looks at Nexus. She smiles at him. It was good for her once that he's not the one in the center of trouble. With Cinder.
see, Lorcan, I told you it wouldn't work.
She goes, Cinder. No, she looks, she smiles, she goes, I see what you're trying to do. She takes it well, like she's not gonna get mad, she's kind of just trying to enjoy the night.
Right.
You almost had me there.
Do you guys stay up to closing time?
Oh God, no.
I do. We're raking
Next
in
one.
the money here.
Next, we'll stay up to make sure everyone it goes smoothly. If there's any trouble, they can talk to her.
Larkin, I'm
And-
guessing you go to bed?
Yeah, Lorcan.
Lorcan's
He's
gone.
also got to read his smithing book. Hey.
Yeah, you can spend some hours reading. Yeah, well, I mean, it opened about 6 p.m., so the closing time is about 2 a.m. So, however much time you want to spend between those hours, just make a note on your notes on your character sheet of the 24 hours minus how many hours you want to spend
All right.
working on it.
And while I was helping the cook, any recipes I saw the cook make, I'm going to remember to jot down in my recipe book.
Sure, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So the two of you that stay up to, well, Nexus will stay around as well. He's kind of like half asleep in the chair by the end, because you guys didn't let him drink all night. But Cinder and Nyx, as the night wraps up, and Grora is like, "Oh, that was beautiful. Where's my pay?" You see, Ase hands a pouch to her, and she weighs it. Been a pleasure. I'll come back next week. And she winks at, been beautiful doing business with you. And she walks out the door. And you see Ase with a big smile comes up to you and shows you the ledger. You guys made about almost 200 gold profit just for tonight.
Wow.
I think that she should get 5% of the proceeds.
Actually, no. That's a good point. I need to take out wages for the people.
Okay.
You made 50 gold.
A 1% bonus.
No, wait.
How much do we pay for?
150 gold. About 150 gold bonus. Profit, sorry.
So she gets what, about 20 gold?
She gets about 10 gold per day.
She looks at
And
she's looking at the numbers.
the other three workers get about 5.
Hmm.
Two waiters and the cook.
She's next
Sorry,
up to the
3
ledger.
waiters and the cook.
Crunches the numbers. Is it always this good, or is it just did we get really lucky?
She says, well,
Or is it,
on the average night, I usually get only about 50 gold pieces profit. But whenever Gror is around, we do usually
it's
get
an increase to the.
So,
Okay.
Nyx,
She usually comes once a week. She takes 50 gold pieces for the performance.
She looks at.
Yes, people leave her tips and stuff. Usually.
Oh, I see.
Looks at
Nyx,
Cinder.
I was wondering, I don't suppose you can perform yourself, like sing? Can you carry... How is your singing voice?
She goes red. She goes, no, no, I don't sing.
Do you know any magic tricks or anything that we could use as... Because I gotta say, we need more entertainment, and what am I gonna do? The beast from nowhere?
Cinder, you're not the beast from nowhere. And she goes, don't say that.
Freezer.
As you say that, you hear. From the corner, as
She leans over to.
Nora.
She leans over to us and she goes, I think he's earned a drink. Do you think you can serve him something? Right, so lots of Nexus. He's been good. He deserves a bit.
Make it a virgin drink.
She smiles and winks. I'll get him some.
Get him his favorite if you know what it is.
Does he have a favorite?
He would have had his preferred choice usually. Yeah.
Logan's in bed, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just curious, Nyx, how exactly did he earn it when he slept?
She looks and she goes, well, he didn't burn anything down and he didn't do anything he shouldn't have.
I didn't burn anything down. Do I get a bonus?
Sure. You can get some. What do you want? Do you want a drink as well?
Hot chocolate.
Just looks at Asso.
As is like, you don't usually do it, but sure I can get something, right?
Thank you. And she looks at you. You earned it too. Well done, Cinder. Good opening
Thank
night.
you. I have some ideas that I would like to share with you. And I think it could increase our business.
Okay. You see, she waves to Asso. Can I have a drink as well? Like, is she kind of like? I
No,
think
of
too
course.
I want to
strong.
say as well.
Ase prepares everyone a drink, including one for herself, and sits down at the table.
Just a cider for me, if that's okay. Nothing too strong. And she turns to Cinder. She goes, "Yes. What is your idea?"
Well, the way our new business is structured, it brings in all the income in the evenings. So I was thinking if we could serve food during the main part of the day, lunches and maybe dinners, we could bring in business that way too, as a restaurant during the day and a nightclub in the evenings.
Yes. It's not a bad
Ase
idea.
says, that's
Looks at us
fine.
like-
I would have to hire permanent chefs, probably like 2 or 3 more, and a couple more waiters during the day. The people that work here can only work at night. If you think that would work, I'm happy to hire those people myself. I would also have to spend more to
How
buy the
about this?
ingredients and stuff.
Could you break down the costs that you foresee that it would run us, and then we'll go a few nights the way we're going now, and we'll break down the costs and see if it's doable. That's
Let's
fair,
see
right?
again.
Maybe we could start
Sure.
off just serving a couple dishes in the evenings.
Like samplers. Kind of like try and get the word out.
Sure. I'll happily do that for you. I used to technically manage this place by myself, even though I didn't get paid enough for it. I'm happy to do that for you.
And I think a pole in the middle of the stage would be really nice too.
You see, this whole
she
time,
brings,
this whole time, makes us feel like.
Aurora brings her own when she does the dance performances. Today was just singing. She
Oh,
always does something different.
Nix just kind of like takes a sip of his heart and just like looks away. Right.
She's quite skilled. Her dances are pretty amazing.
Keeps drinking. She just looks away.
I just hope you don't expect me to give it to you tomorrow morning. I'm kind of gonna take the night.
oh no, sleep in,
Oh.
get some rest.
Also, she says, also, and she pulls out a different book that you guys haven't seen. And she's like, since I opened the upstairs to the lodgings, we've also got some profits from there. Only 10 gold pieces. Not a lot of people are staying over.
Okay.
Well,
you.
do you have any ideas on how we can increase the number of people staying here?
Well, not a lot of people know that besides the club, we have rooms upstairs. And usually they think this is more like a motel, which is not really the case.
Maybe we could put up a vacancy sign or something?
Yeah, I can definitely work on that. It had been my own little project, honestly. The owners hadn't approved it yet, so I'm glad you guys like the idea. I'll write everything down for you, and we'll make a plan in tomorrow or so.
Okay, thank you. You did a wonderful job tonight, and we
Yes,
really
you did.
do appreciate you being here.
You did, and thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without your help. You should get some rest.
I say we
Hey.
fire her. No, I'm kidding.
Nix gives him a little kick under the table.
Aste nods, gets up, and starts walking upstairs. She lives in a room separate from everybody, from the lodgings, but she does live upstairs, so she goes off to her room.
Is Nexus awake, or is he still sleeping?
No, yeah, he woke up. He wasn't participating because he doesn't, understand anything to do with business. But
He woke up to the sound of alcohol.
he woke up
Yeah.
when she brought him
On the
she
smell.
brought him a little snack and some and his drink, and he woke up. He took it silently, afraid to say anything that would upset Nix again.
She
And
look, yeah, she looks at him and he seems really quiet. She goes, "Are you right? You don't enjoy? Is that not your favorite? I told her to get you your favorite." She looks
yeah,
away.
it is. Oh, sorry, that's not his voice. Whoa. Yeah,
Who is this
no,
person?
I like it. Yeah, she knows which one I like. I mean, the drink.
She she wasn't thinking, but then she says it like she's like, "Okay, okay." She kind of looks a little shy. Um, well, good night. She's like, look, and starts like going upstairs.
Right. As you head off upstairs, we're gonna take a quick break. But before that, you guys know I don't like ending things without a little bit of a cliffhanger. Cinder,
Yes.
tomorrow is New Year's.
Tomorrow is what?
Is the change, is New Year's. You're expecting another busy night. Is the change of the year of uh oh my god, my brain fried for a second. Give me a second. Why does this happen to me? My brain sometimes just stops functioning. It is the change of the year of the carnelian to the year of the topaz. And it's usually a big occasion for anybody who venerates Hora, because it is said that every time that the year passes by, the gem year changes, the waters become cleaner, and there's a big ceremony that usually people perform in honor of Kura, whether they usually venerate her or not, because it is the goddess of water and life and everything like that. However, that is tomorrow. As you go up to your room to sleep, you hear her voice. Hello. I have bad news, my dear disciple.
Yes, my lord.
I have weakened. I have made the choice to use the remainder of my power to save one of my most devoted. I will no longer be able to communicate with you or grant you extra powers. All the power that I've bestowed upon you will remain, but I shall not be able to bestow more.
So
I am sorry.
that's okay. I'll continue to serve.
I will give you one last protection, but I will not be able to hold back your disease for much longer. You need to continue to work to find the cure that even I cannot bestow on you. Search for other gods that may know what to do, and I will send my disciple your way. If you do encounter him, trust him. You will know when you meet him.
Yes, of course. Is there anything that I can do that will help strengthen you again?
Even when I am no longer in this form, and you see her beautiful, it's basically water, a person made of water. Beautiful, clean water. And she says, even when I am no longer in this form, remember me. Act by the principles I taught you, and I shall be whole once again.
Very well. Yes, of course.
With that, we're going to go on our break. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. And I hope everybody is enjoying. Today we're having a bit of more chill session, which is also needed. They've been in
Death
in
peril.
Death
Peril.
Peril for 4 sessions in a row. So it's good to have a bit of a breather. And we'll continue in 5 to 10 minutes.
Thanks, everyone.
Welcome back. Sorry we took a little longer than I intended. I had to sort out some stuff with the players, but welcome back. We just had a pretty amazing opening night of their tavern, and things are pretty calm now in the morning. Everybody went to sleep. Fang slept at Cinder at Cinder's bed feet, and everybody else can add a long rest. You did get a nice night's sleep.
Yeah, that extra 1 HP.
Well, next time I'll give you a long rest then. And it was a pretty chill, good night. I would like for some rolls to be done. I'd like Lorcan to roll me a history check.
History.
And Nick to roll me a history check. Yes, Cinder does get you a long rest, yes.
That's 16.
And Nick's? No guidance.
Just a plain old history check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we allowed to use rerolls for this one?
I'd say yes, but you don't know what it's for.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Just checking.
If that's something you want to do.
Yeah. Oh boy. It's up and down. Oh, sorry, not Brandon's one. 12.
Okay. During the night, Nix, you recall you have a bit of a nightmare where something's chasing you. And when you look back, whenever you looked back in the dream, you just saw this serpentine face. That you, when you wake up, you're like, I recognize it, but then you think about it, and you don't really. You know it, but you can't place it. And sorry, go on.
She kind of blinks back like sleep from her eyes. Trust her for, you know how you try when you have a dream, you try and like retain it as long as you try and focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
I assume she doesn't quite. It just slips away like water, like in your hands.
This is what you remember.
Yes, she remembers us clearly. Okay.
No, not like you don't remember the whole dream clearly, but this
just
information I
parts of
just
it.
gave you, you remember.
Okay, she kind of feels like she kind of shivers, like it's something that disturbs her a little bit. I'm not sure why, and I think she would go and try and find comfort in books. Like she would try and like keep doing her research. She's gonna get up and kind of like tidy herself up a bit, and she's gonna like go through one of the other books. And that would be her for the morning.
We'll get to that in a minute. Lorcan.
Yes.
You wake up and you had a pretty strange dream. You had flashes in your dream of for the player to explain it better, you had flashes of what happened with the serpent creature, but where you couldn't hear it. You could see it talk, you could see the reactions of everybody in flashes, but you could not hear what they were saying.
Do I remember this dream?
You do. This is what you remember, yes.
Do I think it's a dream, or do I think
you think it's a dream?
A reality.
You think it's a dream.
Okay.
Seems very real, but you think it's a dream.
Okay.
And I would like Cinder to do me a survival or nature check, whatever you prefer. Dinner? Oh. All right. Okay, no, that's fine. So yeah, you remember your own dream vividly, with Cora, and you very aware that today is New Year's celebration. You just have no idea how people in Suyama celebrate New Year's. No idea. Yes, she basically delayed. Yes, we need to roll for that. Good point. Roll me a con save. Constitution saving throw. Uh-oh. Well, it's not bad. Roll me a d10. Sorry, d8. Not bad. Oof. Do I not use a reroll for that? It's important. You can use a reroll for the d8, yes. I actually encourage it in this situation. Okay. So what Kura did was fill you up with another surge of magical healing that is gonna delay the advancement of your condition for 5 weeks. But that is it. At the end of those 5 weeks, you will go back to the advancement of the decay. You don't look normal, but you're back to that state where you look better. For sure. Yeah, at the moment you're not deteriorate. Like you look a bit better, you look cleaner, your wounds are all the pustules they used to seeing are not there, but you don't look like in the pinnacle of health, but you look a little bit better. But you basically it puts a stop to it for temporarily, and this time is 5 weeks, which is a lot. Usually she only gives you couple of days at a time, but since she can't do it again, she gave you as much as she could of a buffer for you to try to find something you can do to stop it yourself. But after these 5 weeks, it will continue to advance. So make note of that. Basically.
So go through a book so she hears them call out. Just working on it, actually.
Yeah, what books are you going to be doing today?
Okay, so she
letters?
wanted to, so speaking of curing, said Thurborg, she was going to do some research on the demon blood. That's going to be
You're not doing the encrypted letters.
She's going to do the encrypted letters.
And the book. Okay.
And the book.
That's fine. Roll. I'm assuming you're a person that wakes up relatively early, Nix. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she woke up after the dream and she just started reading.
Okay. So give me your intelligence check.
Cool. I'll do the encrypted letters first.
Yeah, just straight up intelligence, but you can you can use guidance.
I don't think I need it. That is 25, 23. Or 22.
Right?
Yeah, good.
23. That's fine. You definitely pass it. You're making progress. So that is now 3 out of 6 days.
Nice.
Well done. You making good progress, and then you focus on the demon blood book.
Yeah.
And I will read out loud for everyone. So this is a book, a compilation of notes of the research information that the Grey Elves have assembled on the spreading of the UNT disease, which has affected Cinder and Nexus. They have reached the conclusion that when infected with certain kinds of demon blood, by either being bit, scratched, or straight up injected with the blood, any creature will go through a series of transformations, which eventually culminates in becoming a UNT brute god or a low caste UNT of some kind. In any case, in case of the infected species being a UNT themselves, the change seems to stop any transformation in a stasis manner. For any of our viewers, and the players, I will also remind you that UNT in this world do not maintain a single form. They can shift between human and snake form. So what happens is that they become caught in the middle of the transformation. So they can appear part snake or fully human, but they are stuck in that form. Full transformation tends to occur on 1 to 2 months for any other of the races. As Nix is studying it, I'd like an investigation check, and let's see if we figure anything new out with the help of this book and what you already know and figured out.
Same roll. 22. Let's do a guidance. Very consistent. Hey. 35.
35? All right. So you're very thorough.
Mm.
You look through, and it's not like they've reached a lot of conclusions. They definitely have things there that are new to you. And it couldn't have been just from what they were doing at the research center, because they were quite stumped. They've managed to recreate the disease, but they couldn't exactly progress from that. Somehow the Grey Elves have some extra knowledge as to time frames, what happens to different species. And there's one passage that strikes you, where it says, it seems like a side note almost, and says, when in contact with extreme heat or warm sand, changes seem too slow.
With heat or warm sand?
Yes. With extreme heat or warm sand, changes seem too slow.
Extreme.
And then there's a little asterisk. I'm hoping you're taking notes on this. There's a little asterisk and like an arrow below it. So this is someone wanted to add something to that note that says, only sand from the sacred grove or the northern wasteland.
Some heavy knowledge.
Yep. So that's what you are able to find, and you are pretty sure that no matter how much you skim through this book, unless you find more yourself, it's not like much is gonna
much more
is gonna become clear to you. That was the only thing that really stuck out to you, besides the information of what creature it's turning into. And
just to clear it, it was extreme heat or the sands from the sacred grove of the northern wasteland.
Yeah. So no, it seems that only the extreme heat of the warm sands
Uh-huh.
the Sacred Grove.
Not just any kind of heat. It has to be
It's
that.
not just any kind of heat, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about
it's
to.
not.
But I
No. It's the heat. It's the extreme heat of the sands of the Sacred Grove and the northern wastelands.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, why don't we have a look?
Let's take a
shall
look.
we?
Oh.
So,
That's the episode.
let us move my players to my beautiful map that is not, oop, 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Just moving it down. Okay, let's move the players to the map. Right. If I am not mistaken,
Where are we?
that's what I'm just double checking. I don't want to misguide you. You are here
Oh, directly in the middle.
in this little town here, which is Fiona.
Yeah.
The wastelands are here.
Yeah, that was
It's pretty far.
The Sacred Grove is here.
Ooh.
But it's also blocked off for anyone from going in.
It is also blocked off from anyone going in. However, you do know a certain total. Okay. Give me a minute then. Okay, so from here, this is accurate. So you guys would have to go either up and around these mountains and then around these mountains. So 200 miles that way, or down and across, which is way longer. So I'm gonna say the shortest route is 200 miles. How many miles can you do per day?
Quite a lot. Right.
Walking pace is about 24 miles a day. So with a fast pace, with spending the whole day usually walking, I'm gonna say 25 miles, which is easier to calculate on a normal pace. So that would be 25. That would be about, my brain's fried. Give me a second.
8 days.
About 8 days, yeah. That would be quicker. Sure. Flying would be quicker. No.
Just a quick definitely. Just a quick thing.
Yes.
Peter, you apparently not making a sound on stream.
Oh, Peter stayed muted on stream?
Oops.
Sorry, people. But to be fair, you only just asked the question. So you asked me how many days it would take.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you can get, I'm gonna say, you know that cutting across half the continent like this, even if you can do it in 8 days, that is unlikely. It usually takes a little longer. So you're more expecting it to be about 2 weeks travel, if you're being realistic, which is not a lot. To get to the Sacred Grove, it would be about a day's journey if you push it, 2 days if you take it slow.
So we have
But
to
with a
get
chance of
something
not
from
doing
the
it.
Sacred Grove and from the Wastes.
Sorry?
It's one or the other.
Yeah, you don't need both.
But the
You don't need
Sacred
both,
Grove
just
is
one.
blocked off.
Yes, as far as
Okay.
everybody knows, the Sacred Grove is a small sandy desert at the tip where the two lakes of the seven cities connect, and it is protected by magic. And as far as you know, nobody is able to enter. You can see
Okay.
it, but nobody's able to
Oh.
enter.
Okay,
as far as you know.
so
However,
myself and Lorcan don't know all this, so
you do. You don't know about what Nick said, but you do know this information about the Sacred Grove. Everybody also knows that the wastelands are surrounded by a perpetual sandstorm that nobody is able to cross. People have not charted the territory. Nobody knows what's in there. Everybody just knows that nobody that goes in ever comes out. And people have only ever managed to chart on the maps the outside, the edges of that peninsula. Nobody can pass the storm.
So let me get this straight. So Cinder's way of getting healed is either going through a barrier or going through a sandstorm that no one has ever left.
Pretty much, as far as you know right now. That is as far as you know right now.
Oh, the joys!
I never said it would be easy. And it's not just Cinder. Nexus also.
Oh yeah. True.
And Nexus doesn't have a goddess that gave him 5 weeks. His next change is in 9 days.
Oh.
He's already 2 legs in, so soon he'll be
2
full
legs deep.
Rudgar.
I say we go to the Sacred Grove. That's my vote.
All right.
Oh, we'd have to talk to her.
Yeah, let's see what Nick
When I tell
tells
you,
everybody.
you can.
I'm sure she would share it, but I want to see how she shares it.
Okay.
So everybody meets up for breakfast at some point or another. I'm guessing, yeah.
Yes.
Ase makes everybody
Yeah.
nice eggs on toast for everybody.
I'm sorry, I have bread dipped in avocado sauce.
All right, sure.
My own dish that I hope to serve as an appetizer in the restaurant.
No ish. She finds you the ingredients.
Yeah.
Suiona, actually, Lorcan, you thought Carolyn was a pretty well-off city. Suiona is high-end in pretty much everything. To think that people here earn 5 gold a day is ridiculously expensive in Carolyn.
Oh, wow.
And this is a high-end town. The fact that this is the center of research and development and science makes everything here work slightly different. Same for Cinder. Cinder, you're used to people, earning 10 gold a month sometimes. 10 gold a day is really a different kind of lifestyle to what you're used to. Nyx, you never really paid much attention to finances before, but what you have noticed is that here you can find anything from anywhere in Methis. Any ingredient that you've tried to find, anything you know somebody that knows where to get it in this town. This is very well stocked there. Everything, it's very high commerce. Everything goes through here.
We should raise our prices.
Your prices are pretty standard for the town.
Yeah.
It's not low or anything.
I think before Nyx goes to share this information, she'll all take a little bit of time to brew up an elixir. So I'll just have to.
Oh, you want to do an experiment, or you're gonna brew
It's not.
something
It's just. It's experimental elixir, but it's just what she rolls. Like she just like a
Oh,
quick
the one. Yeah,
that
yeah.
one from her artificial table. Yeah. It's probably
Yeah.
decent. I mean, if you want, I could do like a roll.
No, you don't have to. I was just double checking what you were doing.
Okay. No experiments today. Not yet.
All right.
So that is potion resilience. So the the person I choose gains +1 AC for 10 minutes. Hey.
Hey.
All right.
Right,
After
add
she-
that to your inventory and let us return to breakfast table. All of you are sat there eating in the morning. Well, kind of mid-morning, late morning at this point. Because everybody went to bed a bit later, and
Yeah.
some of you did some stuff in the morning. Some of you had nightmares. It was not that early. I'd say about like 10 a.m.
So when I come down, I'm looking a little bit better than I did when I went to sleep. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. No pustules showing. No blood flies oozing out of my blisters.
Just what we need.
At the breakfast table.
He said none of those.
But he did, yeah, he's got none of them, which is nice. This is good.
Aye. Looking a lot better there, Cinder.
Thank you. I was thinking about taking a bath again, but I heard these noises from Nix's room. I didn't think I should interrupt.
No.
You see, next is good.
It's at this point that she finishes her experiment and comes down. And she looks towards Nexus, and she looks a little like not like flustered, but a little like Nexus. So she kind of like shyly kind of pulls out a vial of. It looks almost like silver, like this liquid silver kind of like concoction. She goes, "I made this for you." She kind of like hands it to him. Don't drink it now. It's if you need to. When you're in a fight, it will make you sturdier. And she quickly skittles away. She looked a little shy in it, so.
Yeah, he looks at Cinder. You're right, she's acting weird.
Yeah.
He takes it.
She looks at him. You don't. She goes. You can give it back if you think it's weird. She goes like.
Nix, why don't you sit down with us and have a meal?
Yes, I think I will. She kind of sits down. Actually, I was doing a bit of reading, and I found some information that is. She looks at you. She actually notices that you look. But she goes, "You're looking better though, Cinder."
Yes. I'm afraid Cora has given me the last of her assistance that she can provide me. But this one should last a bit longer, just not.
Okay.
Well, she said about 5 weeks.
Oh, okay. So that's.
And then I die.
Oh, what?
Okay, I don't die, but I start to. Again.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I found what I did then. And she will go over the notes. She goes. Apparently, there was a footnote in one of the books I was reading, the research of the demonic blood, that it says that extreme heat or the warmth of the sands of the sacred grove or from the northern wastelands is enough to slow down your transformation.
Extreme heat.
Mm-hmm.
I started looking around for a burning candle.
No, it has to be heat from there.
Oh.
No, please don't set yourself on fire.
Well, it would seal some wounds, but I understand.
Wait. I'm sorry, back up a minute. You have a goddess that can heal you? What about me?
She don't love you. So anyways...
Nexus, like, this is also for your benefit, Nexus. It's also going to be helpful to you.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. So anyways... Nexus, I'm just teasing you. Of course it'll help you. Not really.
Nexus starts glaring at Cinder.
I'm sorry,
You
but
see steam come off his nostrils, and he's like, "Heat will help you with it."
Nexus, don't blame me. Even Cora could hear all those noises through the night. So, anyways, um,
Nyx goes bright red. She can't look at Nexus.
I have
Yeah.
a list of recipes I would like to have the staff start experimenting with. Uh, should we? Should I give it to them, or there's only 3 recipes, but the ingredients. Hopefully, they can find them all here.
I, here's a quite. It's a quite a the commercial hub. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. I thought we were going to wait for them to for wait a few days before we start hiring the cooks.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about 3 recipes that they can add to the nighttime, so that
okay, yeah.
they can offer
That's
some
okay.
food. Because if people go home intoxicated, they could like walk off a cliff or drown themselves, or heaven forbid, they're actually driving a wagon.
She when he says that, she looks at Nexus sort of teasing, look. Yes, I can get up to all kinds of shenanigans.
And I
Yeah.
heard that it can even affect them in bed if they're intoxicated. So
She cannot look at it. She was looking at it, she looks away. Oh, right. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
and I happen to know one of these recipes is something new I'm experimenting with. It's called an aphrodisiac, and it's basically raw oysters served over a bed of steaming rice.
Nyx can't. Yeah.
Nix, you would actually know very well of this. Being from the Port of Grace, this is a common thing to give the nobles on night parties.
Just don't feed it to your horse if it's a male horse, okay? That's embarrassing as you're riding down the street.
Well,
I can imagine.
she goes, I think that's a good idea. I think you should share it with them so they can familiar with it and then kind of start building.
I mean, imagine the
rapport.
sales we'll make if we can advertise. We'll make your spouse much happier in bed.
She looks away again.
That'll bring in
Mhm.
the business. Of course,
Ashley pops
maybe
in, puts some more fruit juice on the table. I mean, that would bring business up to the rooms too.
yes, exactly. And you know what? We should have Nexus test it. You know, just to be scientifically sure that it has the effect we hope.
I ain't drinking anything that you make.
It's not a drink, it's
Not
food.
not after what you've been up to yesterday.
I'll buy you a bottle of wine.
Okay, maybe.
Okay, I'm not gonna buy it. We'll just write it off. So
This looks. Yeah.
the other 2 dishes are this awesome. It's like an appetizer, and it's made out of the wings of chicken. And
Okay.
I'm thinking we coat them in a special sauce that makes them spicy, so that the patrons here can gamble to see who can eat the most. We can have an
Oh.
eating contest.
Ooh,
Like
now that
whoever
sounds
eats
good.
100 wings gets their meal free.
100? Oh, that's easy. I think
300.
you'd have to. Oh, now that's a challenge.
Yeah. You see, Nexus.
I don't.
I'll
think-
happily be the poster boy for that. If they defeat me, they get a prize.
Otherwise, we're going to be losing money. Especially with all the big, large fighters that are in this town.
Good point. We could do it in honor of tomorrow's bout.
You'd have to limit it depending on how large the people are. I mean, I expect a troll would be able to eat a lot more of those.
Good point.
And then, of
Wait.
course. Oh. Yes,
Do
Lex.
trolls come here to eat?
I don't know.
Huh.
We ran into one in a pub,
This-
so
I was mistaken for a troll once.
Would Nix know if there actually is like
Yeah.
trolls that come
was
in?
that a
Or is it just
troll?
like,
Sorry.
Rarely trolls are more common in the country of Garog, but maybe there might be. Not sure.
Especially
She
if they
gives-
hear about the oysters.
she gives Nexus like this little smile. She goes, "But I'm sure you'd be up for the challenge, no, Nexus." She goes,
Oh, I am.
"You business a troll, bring good business."
So the other thing, the third dish. Oh, this is going to be so good. We make these things called tortillas and we bake them in the oven until they're brittle. And then we break them into chips. And then we serve them with hot peppers and melted cheese over top. And we call them nachos Belgrande.
Why would
And
you
that's
burn
for the
something to a crisp?
vegetarians.
Hmm.
We'll tell them it's cactus milk that made the cheese.
Yeah.
Because they might
Just-
not want to drink cow milk or eat cheese made from goats or cows, or because vegetarians, they're picky.
I like the idea, but I don't like the idea of misleading our customers. But it's something we should write down. For sure.
Oh, it's very
Well,
interesting.
we could always get Nexus to milk a cactus.
Oh, now that would also be very interesting as well.
Why don't you do it?
Why? Because I don't have an axe.
No, you have a hammer. You can squish it off it.
Yeah, but you need to cut it open.
You see
No, you
Nix.
can just squish it off it.
No,
You
no,
see
it's
Nix
open.
looks at Nexus and she goes, "You don't think you can do it?"
What do you mean? I can't do it.
No, I just felt like you would relish the chance to show up Lorcan and just demonstrate how it's done. But I guess you're doing it, Lorcan. I don't think Nexus is interested.
Aye. I'll go get my hammer then, I guess.
She winks at Nexus and looks at Lorcan. Yeah, I guess you are.
What do I get?
Apart from bragging rights, probably get a drink.
I'm in.
Now you got to make sure it's not a male cactus.
He's
How do you
confused.
tell the difference?
You'll know. Believe me, you'll know.
Okay.
Nix just looks at.
Where do we find cactuses around here?
Would there be any cactuses in stock in Overlookers?
Northern
You'd
Wastes.
have to look, but Suyana is a tropical area, not necessarily a desert one.
Not like a
Coconut milk.
That I can do for you. Eh, I'm borrowing your hammer.
No, you're not.
Are
I
there,
need to crack on some coconuts.
You're meant to chop them open, you nugget.
All right, I'll take my axe then.
just bring them here, and we can have the cooks crack them open and
She walks
retrieve the
out.
milk, and then use the coconut meat for other stuff, for desserts.
All right. He walks out. 5 minutes later, he comes back. I don't have any money.
She goes, I'll go with you. It's okay. She goes,
All right, okay.
That's not surprising, is it, Lorcan?
No,
Nexus
not
and
really.
Nix going
Nix
out
turns
together.
to, he goes, what? She looks at him. He needs money. And she goes,
Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay.
Definitely the money.
just shoots the cinder like
Is
this
that a
look.
new perfume you're wearing?
No. In fact, it's not a new perfume, but she always has like the same fragrance she sprays on herself with the little turtle automaton. But yeah, actually, to be fair, that's she's been. It's not different, but it's like sweeter. It is getting a little. It is improving it every day.
Ooh.
She goes, no. She gets a little flustered. Let's go there to Nexus.
Right. So Nix and Nexus go to find some ingredients based on what Cinder requested. We're gonna roll for it. So you guys wanted oysters, coconuts, and wings. Right? So we are going to roll D100s to see if there are any in this town. Who wants to roll for what? There are 3 ingredients. I want each of you to roll, but I want you to tell me for what.
I want to roll for the coconuts.
Oh, here you go.
Okay.
Oysters, I guess. With, connection.
Okay. And you'll roll for wings, Larkin.
No.
Right.
That's a lot of wingless chickens running around when Lorcan's done.
All right. Roll me Cinder, roll me a D6. Ooh. Same for Larkin. Okay. Nix, roll me a D4.
Yeah.
Wah.
Wait,
Hey.
didn't Nix and Nexus go out for the coconuts?
They went out to get all the ingredients.
But this is just rolling for
So
the.
just rolling. All right. So you guys rolled actually really shit on the Dion houses really well otherwise. So what happens is you go out and it takes you like a couple hours to visit different places till you find a place that has them, and they don't have that many. So you get 6 big coconuts. You get 5 bags of 30 wings each, and 4 packs of 10 oysters each.
Awesome.
So write that down in your inventory.
Whoa.
Next, I believe it's the one who has the bag of holding.
Yeah,
There was
you do
6
all the
big
writing, Nix.
coconuts.
Yeah.
6 big
Inventory.
coconuts.
Not
5
little
bags of
coconuts,
30
big
wings.
ones.
Big one.
Like
Big
watermelon size.
Yeah.
Not here encouraging her. 6 big coconuts.
6 big coconut. No, yeah, 6 big coconuts, 5 bags of 30 wings of chicken, and 4 packs of 10 oysters.
5 packs of oysters.
10 oysters.
Okay.
So when
Sorry, 4 packs of 10 oysters. No, 5. 4.
when Nix and Nexus come back, I'm going to pick up 2 of the coconuts and hold them side by side. And I'll say, Nix, do these weigh the same? And trick her into holding them up in front of her chest.
1 second. 1 quick second.
Terrible.
This is going to cost you, though.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's not.
I don't
Give them
have to
out.
trick her into holding them in front of her chest then.
1 second. Okay, so surprisingly, the coconuts are not that expensive. So I'm gonna say you can buy them with 5 gold pieces. The wings cost a bit more. So
Okay.
I'd say it takes 10. The oysters are gonna take 50. 40, because you said it's 4 packs of 40. So total 55.
I'll pay it.
Okay.
Okay. You take it off your gold then?
Yep.
Uh, right. You've got your ingredients.
All right.
All right. So I'll give the recipe and the ingredients to the cook to start.
Okay. In the meantime, Lorcan, do you do anything with your smithing whilst they're out and about doing their stuff?
Yeah, he'll be still learning it. Honestly, he really wants to get onto the top of it.
All right. Okay. Take as many hours of the day as you want to work on it, and then subtract it from the 24 hours. No more than 8, obviously.
Oh yeah, I'll just do another 4.
Another 4 hours. Okay. Good progress.
Sorry, did
Anything
Cinder
else you guys
actually
want to do during the day? Sorry.
did Cinder actually try and trick Nix into holding the coconuts? She was going to do an inside check.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. She was going to inside check to see what was his purpose.
I'm just checking the
He asked
weight.
you, do they weigh the same?
Alright, she scrutinizes him.
Yeah, give me an insight.
Got to beat a 25.
Ooh,
Ooh, wow.
that is hard.
That is a high one. Okay. Alright.
However, Nexus also has to understand what he's up to.
That's high enough, is it?
I learned high persuasion rolls from my friend Unicharge.
Ooh, he's unit charged in the chat?
Yes.
Hi!
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Ah,
He said, Pete, mind always in the gutter. You and all your natural male enhancement remedies.
Yeah, no, she doesn't get that high, so she kind of goes, okay. She kind of she's curious of why, but she doesn't see anything suspicious in his demeanor.
Balancing them, and
He
I
just,
look
like,
at
starts to
Nexus
look-
and I wink.
I like that comment.
Like holding it like this. Innocent, again, innocent.
The wink definitely gives him advantage, and at first he's looking at the coconuts, and then you wink at him, and he goes,
She sees it at her peripherals. She goes, "What are you laughing at?" And she's kind of looking at the. She's still doing it. Like I think it's this one.
he knows where you keep your mirror, and he takes it and shows it to you. What do you look like doing it?
She was like, she then she takes a second. She goes, "What?" And she glares at Cinder. She gives him the coat. Like, this one. And she walks away.
When Nexus finally stops giggling, he goes, "Nice one."
Does she
High
hear
five
that?
him.
Yes.
She turns to look at him.
Oh, come on. Why do I get in trouble for this? I didn't do anything. Ah. Ugh.
She'll think about what he'll get as a punishment.
You guys get okay. You guys have a chill day. In the evening, it's a bit it's quieter than it was the previous night, but not by much because it is New Year. It is the change of the year. There's big celebrations everywhere. So even though you don't have a performance, people are out, are celebrating their fireworks, which is something everybody has heard of, but only people in Swiona see. And the surrounding areas. Lorcan might have seen in the distance from across the lake. But you actually see them in real time. And Cinder, I need you to do me a wisdom save. As the night comes to a close.
Oops, wrong button. 14.
Right. You suddenly feel your head throbbing. This really sense of dizziness and confusion, and you realize that your connection to Kura has weakened severely.
No.
Just like she told you it would.
Gosh.
I gotta go lay down. I don't feel so good right now. Oh. I gotta go, and I'll go upstairs to my room.
So are you okay? Because she was, I assume you were with us. And she goes, Cinder?
I don't respond. I just keep going, and you hear my door slam.
Oh. Well,
No,
it's all right with him.
Nix, give me an insight. Everybody that wants to can give me an insight.
Yeah.
She's really concerned, so she's going to hold the little anvil hammer symbol she has, or like the cog. It's more like actually, this is like a cog. There's like a symbol of down. It's like the cog with the anvil and the hammer, and she's going to cast what's it called? Owl's wisdom. She's going to enhance ability, and she is very concerned. So that would be so with advantage. That's pretty good.
9. You think he's just feeling poorly? You know, Cinder has his regurgitating days.
He's probably drunk a little too much
Regurgitating
alcohol
days.
anyway.
22.
22. You find this extremely odd. I mean, it's a celebration of the new year, especially of Cora and gods like her, of life and change, and if anything, you should be feeling better, not worse. Unless there's something wrong.
You start hearing
That-
crashing around coming from my room. Things breaking.
You see, she immediately gets concerned. She looks at Nexus and she goes,
Nexus nods and rushes to Cinder.
"Yeah." And she falls.
He knocks, but he doesn't barge in. He knocks on the door.
Cinder.
The door
You
is
okay?
locked, but I do not respond.
She looks at Nexus. I think you might have to knock it down. I think you might be really in a bad way.
Lorcan comes up the stairs and goes, "Guys, do you not have keys, like spare ones?"
I know where they are. Nexus goes downstairs, grabs a set of keys from my safe.
We're
Unlocks
on
the
this
door.
place now, thank God.
Yeah. Good point. Larkin, take inspiration for remembering not to break down the door.
Just surprised
Nexus
it
just
was
in a
Lorcan.
hurry. She's like, he doesn't know what happened to send. That's good though. Yeah, that's good. Jeez. I mean, she got a lock picked it as well. Like, it's just kind of
Yeah.
knock it down. Did you get in there quick?
So, yeah, he unlocks the door and you see a thrash room inside. Cinder, what else did they see?
I am sitting on the floor with my back against my bed, black tears rolling down my cheeks, and I'm just kind of hitting the floor with my fist over and over and sobbing.
Cinder, what's wrong? Kind of walks. She looks. It doesn't get too gets close enough to kind of give him like a look of concern.
You see more tears just welling up at the corner of my eyes and pulling up and then flowing down in black saltiness.
And what the bad part is
Jeez.
because he's saying that both his eyes.
Oh, that's true. One of them is a basilisk guy.
Black.
The tear ducts are the same. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
But
hold up.
she's gone.
She kind of gets closer. Who's gone? She puts a hand on your knee.
As you say who's gone, blinding light starts pouring out from Nix's room.
Oh, next is
What?
Yeah, which is the room next door.
Oh, Zoisters
Okay.
worked better than I expected.
But it's incredibly bright. It's flooding into the room next door.
Next, what have you blowing up in there?
Leave
I-
me alone.
I did
believe-
not blow anything up.
The light dimmers.
She goes over.
As you guys rush to the other room, you see the book that you left from the previous day. The light is dimming, but it's coming from it.
The magical one?
Scurries over to the book.
You pick up the book. known gods of Methis. You open it,
Yeah.
and if you open it, it automatically opens in Kura's page. And her image, which is colored like every other painting, a drawing, a beautiful colored drawing of Kura, goes black and white.
And at that moment, you hear a very loud crash coming from my room.
She barely has time to register this. Runs back over there. Cinder, what's wrong? She goes over there.
The window is broken, and I'm not in the room.
Oh Christ!
She looks at Nexus. Why did you not stay with him? Where's he gone?
Nexus points at your book, which you're still holding in your hand, and it says, Kura, former goddess of healing, water.
Yes, I noticed, but where she gets that, but she's like, where's he gone? She goes to the window.
I threw myself through the window, trying to kill myself.
Okay.
So you're just at the bottom, just like sprawled out.
How high are we? Just first floor?
2, 3 stories?
Yeah, you're first floor, so roll me 3d6.
I won't do that much, hopefully.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage and roll me a con save.
Can I choose to fail that?
That's really hard.
That is for something different. You can choose to fall unconscious.
That's what I want to do.
This is for something different. Yeah, this is for something different.
I landed head first.
Ow.
Yeah, the damage is not necessarily severe, but the whole emotion of turmoil and what is going through you right now is enough to knock you unconscious as you jump off.
Nexus, help me bring him in. And she's going to run down to go see if she can help Cinder.
Yeah, Nexus and Lorcan together managed to bring Cinder back in and start. He still took damage. It's bad. But you guys stay tending to him.
Not sure.
As you do, you hear it. I'm assuming this is in Nix's room?
Oh, yeah. I would assume so.
As you do that, as you're looking after him in Nix's room, you hear a knock on the door.
What now?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Yes?
I believe you are in need of my assistance.
I open the door.
You see...
Just let Nix look out.
You see a familiar turtle. And with that, we're gonna leave it there.
Of course you do. Why do I hope against hope that she's not gonna...
All right, it was a lovely session until it became very intense.
Yes.
I think it was great. Everybody did great today. We will continue this next week, and let's see what happens. Till then, I believe there are some announcements. We have Lost Dwarfs of Fandelver tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST on Discord. You can join our Discord and the link... Oh, sorry. I did not post the link correctly. On the link that is in the chat right now, with our DM Belvedere. We also have on Friday morning at 10 a.m. EST, Elemental Chaos, which is also a Belvedere game and streamed on Discord. And potentially we have the start of Strixhaven. With TM Bossy Boots Nicks.
Yes, I will keep everyone updated on when that
I
is
did say
going.
potentially.
Yes.
And I believe then after that, Monday, we have Dragonlance. And Tuesday, we have. And Wildmount. We also have on Tuesday Frost Maiden. And then we should be back on Wednesday.
Awesome.
So, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everybody for watching. Check out our Discord to join a beautiful and amazing community. Check out our website and our store, which has really cool merchandise. And as you can see today, Dice have a story to tell.
Thanks for sticking around.
And thank you. Have a good one, everybody.